Last week we opened elk season in Montana. Brad kicked it off with an amazing hunt in a September snow flurry.
Fun times out here.
We followed that up with an in-your-face hunt.
Good job.
Where Mary, Frank, and Brad caught a bull in real close.
Shot his bull yesterday. Got in and we had to spread everything out. We got caught in a rainstorm. And it takes a lot of stuff to make it all happen and be prepared. So we're gonna get it packed up and we head south.
Thank you for another great time.
That was good. That was good. As fast as usual.
I'd steal either one of a Willow or Ringo.
See you, my friend.
See ya.
Enjoyed it. Good time. We'll see you next year. All right, we'll see y'all in New Mexico.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Will Primos. All these hunts are exactly as they happen. There's no fancy edits, there's no stage scenes. The calling you're going to hear is excited calling, but all these hunts are as they actually happen, and that's why we call it the truth about hunting.
When the truth began in 1987, we had no idea where this journey would take us. 30 years later, we're still having fun. Welcome to Primos Truth About Hunting.
Primos Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage, Federal, Matthews Archery, Rage, Mossy Oak, Squincher, Polaris, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language.
Well, we came to town. We're gonna spend the afternoon here in Bozeman, Montana. And Will said, "Here, y'all drop me off right here. Gotta go to the restroom, give me a cup of coffee." He didn't want to tell us where he's going. He said where he's going. Come on.
Oh, it's Brad. Brad needs a haircut. No, Brad ain't got no hair.
Yeah, mine didn't turn gray, it turned loose, it's gone.
This is Tara, Brad.
Hi.
Hey, y'all, you need to go over and video Mary. Mary's getting her hair washed. Go over and get married.
I'm getting to be a girl again.
So you're not smelling like elk today?
I'm not smelling like elk today, and I'm not being a guy today or tomboy today. I'm going to get my hair did.
This is the rewards, like that insurance commercial on TV. It's ways to be pampered for being such a great elk hunter. Our trip to Montana and the CA Ranch was incredible, to say the least. And we all had high expectations for the next leg of our journey that would take place in the hills of northeast New Mexico. Arriving a day early, we all decided to take advantage of an historic landmark that was once used hundreds of years ago by the Sioux and Blackfeet Indian tribes, as they used this very location to ambush the steady flow of migrants into the west, headed for Santa Fe.
I am so glad we came out here a couple of days early.
You can see a lot of country from right here too, Will.
You know, I thought you could see a lot of country from some of the places where we've elk hunted before on some of these ridges over here, but when you climb up here, it's absolutely incredible.
And then what a welcome sight to see a big herd bull and a bunch of cows right there. They're a long way, I mean, they're a mile away from us, but It's just a fun way to start the trip here in New Mexico. We had a great week in Montana last week, Will, and I had early snow.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
You're hunting the snow.
My windshield wipers on my camera.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Well, look, you got a tag, Troy got a tag, Will Walker's coming, he's a tag, and I got a tag.
A spia means spy peak, and this is what the Indians used to come up on because the Santa Fe Trail runs east and west right here and goes that way, cuts left to go to Santa Fe. And the Indians used to sit up here and watch the wagon trains as they were coming, and they would be like, you get the first one, I'll get the second one.
Can you imagine making a living out here and living and doing what they did? Jeez. Well, let's get our stuff. I don't want to get caught in this rain. I like to shoot my bow before it gets dark too.
Me too.
We'll do it.
Well, thank y'all for climbing up here.
Yes,
I
sir.
enjoyed it immensely.
Well, you ain't the only one.
The best part about it is we got a big old herd bull out there that's a definite shooter, so who's going to go after him first?
You ain't got I think Will's got seniority.
This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Tight Spot Quivers, Black Gold, and Ripcord.
Look out. Break time. When the elk are moving up, even the elk are smart enough to know that at some point in the morning you have to take a break. And they'll stop and lay down, and then they'll move up a little bit higher. And that's what we're doing. We called up one. Well, Brad called it up. I think Will spooked it.
We just located a bull. He sounded for it, and all of a sudden he started coming, so he's coming closer. He's right up here.
We were headed up the hill on our first day after we spotted a bull from a spia peak, when this bull responded to our calls.
What? I can't hear. Okay. There he is. I got him. So I see. I just saw him. He's right there.
It's mid-morning, and the thermals are rising. This bull is just above us, and we believe he gets a little whiff of something that just isn't right. Brad's putting all the charm he can in his calls to get this bull to make 3 more steps. But this old boy ain't budging.
I don't know what he saw. I have no idea what he saw. It was a great bull.
We didn't really want to say nothing, but it saw him. Even though he's decked out in mossy oak, it's just a fear that Wilbur puts out when he looks at an animal, the fear that's from eye-to-eye contact. And we always tell Will, don't look him in the eyes with your eyes, and he keeps doing it. Stop it.
I saw that bull, and I saw him turn that head, and I saw them fronts and that top, and I went, I ain't got to think about this. Oh my gosh, he's a man.
Well, like this morning, we just kind of spent the time looking, and we found a bull, went and got really close to a really pretty bull this morning. Will almost got a shot at it. He was 15 yards, and he was quartering to him, and he was walking, and that wind changed just a little bit, and he got a whiff. But we got a bunch of elk scattered on this whole big open face over here. And some really nice, I'm looking at a really nice 330, 340 kind of bull right there, and a bunch of cows. And we've hunted that area up there quite a bit, but we just wanted to kind of look at it from a distance today, being our first day, try to get things figured out. And Will stepped over this hill right here. It's another patch of timber. He's gone over to the glass and look. So things are looking good. We almost got a big one shot this morning, and we're finding a bunch more now. So a lot of times it pays to spend a little extra time looking and getting MRI, as we call it, find out what the most recent information is. Oh, there's a big bull all by himself. Anyway, it's looking good, but we're gonna eat. I'm gonna get my stuff, and we're gonna go meet Will and see if we can't get one fired up over this hill right here. We've shot them right in there before, and should be some in there. I mean, they're all over this face here, and this is where they live.
We followed these two bulls all afternoon, waiting for just the right wind and the thermals to work in our favor. With only 30 minutes of shooting light left, we finally get to where we feel like we have a chance. Brad and Jordan drop back 100 yards behind Lake and me, trying to pull one of these bulls right by our setup.
You gonna shoot? Get ready, get ready.
When this bull makes his presence known, he's between Brad and me, headed straight for Brad.
He's gone to Brad. Brad, shut up, because Brad's probably looking at him. I see him. There he comes, right there. I think he's gonna go up behind that tree. He just took off. He didn't smell us. He either saw Brad or Brad shot him. He had to be within 10 yards of Brad. Right in the crease, wasn't it? Brad was calling for us, and we were calling this bull, but this one came, and he came straight to Brad. And so Brad shut up, so I knew Brad was looking at him. So I cow called, and he turned, started to come to us, and stopped. Brad shot him broadside. Oh, is he stolen?
Wait a minute.
What?
What's he stealing your bulls for?
No, he ain't stealing them. That was the plan.
Look at that beautiful bull and pretty 6-point. Dadgummit. He started coming to us, and every now and then it happens. Just so happens I got a tag and you got a tag.
When we set up on that one, that's the one you set up to come.
Look at that big joker. Beautiful 6-point.
Hey, the best thing in the world is when I said, you just shut up. And you were quiet for at least 15, 20 seconds. I went, mate, he's looking at him. Wait a minute, there he is.
We know, but then, that's what I said about teamwork. You turned him,
yeah.
And you said you called to him, and he turned and went right there.
Yeah, he was facing you. How do we keep doing this?
Just because we love it so much.
You know, years ago, we didn't have a whole bunch of cameramen, so I was running the camera, and Brad's hunting in southern Colorado, and this bull comes charging down the hill, and that bull, before he come running, he got Brad's here, and from here to that tree, he stopped. hold that bow?
That's the most incredible hunt I've ever had.
How long did you hold that bow?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
Well, we found all those other elk up through the spotting scope today, and you know, we just said, let's go see what's in here. We've killed elk in here before. What a blessing to come from Montana to New Mexico on the first full day of our hunt, huh?
I don't know if we get to keep doing this or not. I know the Lord will let us keep doing it, but I'm gonna tell you something. It don't get old. And if the Lord's willing and we come back next year, it'll be the same great feeling.
Thank you, buddy. That was fun.
Closed captioning for The Truth provided by Final Approach. This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Ozonics,
Yeti.
and Ceasefire. Where we're going, there's water up at the top, and there's timber up at the top, but the elk are down the sides and in the meadows eating on all this beautiful grass. We've had a lot of rain in September, and look at these blue flowers and these wild sunflowers and just all this green grass. So they've got all they want. What they're doing is when it finally gets on up in the morning, so they move back, go into water, and get in that timber. And we then go in, keep the wind right, and try to call them up. We just made a big loop, and we were getting on some elk that have already moved down to the meadow, way down. But one of them just answered back behind us, so we're trying to see if we can call him up. He answered 3 or 4 times real good, but all of a sudden he ain't.
Wind's still coming down. Will's about 60 yards that way. That bull's way up high on top of that hill. He's been answering that bugle pretty good.
Once Brad gets this bull's attention and coming in our direction, he drops back even further over the ridge, trying to make this bull believe that his cow is leaving with another bull.
Brad better turn you.
Is it a matter? I can't tell.
Brad made the right call at the right time and turned this bull on a dime. But instead of coming broadside, the bull takes a main trail that just so happens to be running right under my feet.
Got him.
Down. We were just fixing to leave and call it a day, and oh my gosh.
You got it?
I got him.
Yeah. He sounded like he was right on top of you.
Let me show you where he was. You stay right there. You see that tree right there?
Yeah. Get out of here.
No.
He came straight at you?
Yeah.
You know, Will, he loves being with friends and buddies and doing this, but he also likes the private time when he shoots an animal like this up in this. Of course, this is all God's country, but this being in the mountains and the elk rut in September, it's a special time. And
look at all the grass just stuck in his horn. He was out there digging in the grass.
Woo!
Oh,
look at the shot on him.
That's the offside.
That is fine.
Look at that inch and a half range all the way through. I thought I saw fletching sticking out, so I don't think it.
You said it was narrow, but he is beautiful.
Isn't he beautiful? Gonna be on the front of my barn.
All right.
Well, hey, we said it before, but thank you, Lord. The beauty, the opportunity, the excitement, the passion, allowing us to have this love and giving us the health to do it and to make a living doing it. So just thank you, Lord. Thank you for everything you've done for us. And the most thing was sending your son to die for us on the cross. We love you, Lord. Thank you.
Yep. Special.